Hi, my name is Krystle McLaughlin. I'm an associate professor in the chemistry department here at Vassar College. I teach in chemistry, so I teach Gen Chem sometimes, but I mostly teach in the biochemistry program, which is where I'm also appointed. So I get to teach classes like biochemistry, biophysical chemistry, the biochemistry senior seminar, and this cool course that I created a couple years ago called protein crystallography, which is this neat, authentic research experience that students can get within the curriculum. So it's a class where you're doing a real research project. And so the class actually uses the main technique that I use in my lab, which is protein X-ray crystallography. My research in my lab, and really like all students and I, what we do is we study microbial proteins. So we look at the structures of the proteins, and that allows us to understand their function a bit more. I'm trained as a biophysicist, so my research is very interdisciplinary and straddles both biochemistry, biophysics, and a little bit of microbiology. One of the cool projects we're working on in the lab right now is on a protein from a bacteria called Bacteroides ovatus, which normally is in your gut, just sort of chilling. It's part of a healthy gut microbiome, but then in autoimmune guts, it seems to become the most dominant strain, or one of the most dominant strains. And we're sort of trying to figure out a little bit more about this bacteria and the proteins that it makes and sometimes secretes in order to understand why it might show up in autoimmune guts. So we're looking at this novel protein that does not have a structure like any other protein in any other species except for Bacteroides. And we're hoping that maybe after we study it enough, it could become a really cool new therapeutic target that might be able to help in it. So that's what my research is about.